forgetting I need to do the thumbnail for that. Good morning. Was it a full moon last night? It sure looked like it. Oh, weather report. Oh, why are we getting an echo? Oh, the mic on the other. Oh no, I need the mic. Yep. Need to mute this. Maybe I should just get this phone too. Link. I don't want to go in as a guest. Good morning. Yes, I know. I'm working on the weather report. I'm just trying to get into the studio, fix the mic situation. Hold on, I'm going to mute you on the sun camera. And when I come up on the other one, you'll hear me.
Good morning.
I don't know if I can hear you or not. Oh, yeah, I can.
Okay. I got the buttons.
I saw your New Year's party.
I had a blast. It was a party of two.
I see that.
It was a great New Year's Eve party.
At the end, you're like, if you're dead, stay dead.
You're dead, stay dead.
Happy 2023. Please stay dead if you're dead.
I thought that was cool. You know?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, if you're dead, please stay dead. Anyway,
I got a signal today.
Here's the button.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to pull you up because I can't. I got to go out of solo exit, put you on solo. There's a glare on it.
I know. I'm trying to get the glare off of it.
Well, tilt it down a little.
Okay.
Or maybe up. It's got to tilt to get the glare off of it. Maybe I just can't see it. Maybe mine.
What about now? Can you see it now?
No. It looks like I think my camera's froze. You're not moving. Hold on. No. My camera's all froze up. I can't see it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shoot.
I can see that it's green and yellow and it has lines, but that's it. My signal, it must be getting weak. Okay, we may be having it. I gotta try to bring the sun back now. I don't know. If it goes out again, I probably might not have enough signal.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of cute. He's upside down.
I got it upside down. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. There, his eyeball goes to when you look at it, it's on your right hand side. That's his eyeball.
Okay, I got it now.
He's a little cute. But yeah, I guess if you don't know what it is, you don't know which way it goes, right?
Right. And then here, you can see the size compared to my hand.
That's tiny.
And I got 5 of them.
That's cute though. That you got 5 of them. It's way too tiny.
Way too tiny. But it's good for my hats. Okay? There's not much room on my hat.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we came up with the idea of the button, was because of the bug tussling hat.
Right. It's a perfect size for a bug tussling hat. Okay?
There we go.
So, well, today's the day, Wendy. The Supreme Court has... Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Supreme Court
right.
has to caucus 22-380 today.
You know what else is awesome?
What?
January of this year is lining up with the days of the week. Today is the 6th day. Tomorrow is going to be the 7th day, and I'm going to rest.
And you're going to rest, okay? Well, we figured out that the 21 heroes of the Republican Party that are stopping a speaker from being chosen, they're waiting.
Yeah.
They're waiting to find. They're delaying it to find out what happens with 22-380 today.
Well, they're doing it in an awful mean way because Fox News is ripping people apart over the delay instead of praising them.
We know that, but they're heroes. They're standing their ground. They know that the Supreme Court was going to hear 380 today. It was going to caucus on it and may decide it today. And they hear that this morning before Congress reconvenes. They will have done the caucusing on it. And whether or not from the caucus they decide to go ahead and go to their chamber voting spot and vote on it, it could be done as early as noon today. Delay, because according to the docket thing, the Supreme Court will have to award the presidency to its rightful heir. And as long as there is no Speaker of the House chosen, that rightful heir is Donald Trump for the presidency. If a speaker is chosen, that speaker, as long as they're not on the list, okay, would become president. So we begged them to delay. Let the Supreme Court make their decision, yay or nay, before you choose a speaker. Because if 388 people are removed, a bunch of those people in the House ain't going to be there to vote. So, thank you. I put out a shout out to him. Thank you. Hold your ground.
Here comes the red.
Oh, I see it.
Ooh, and I see a splash of blue in real life with it. Oh, I mean gold. Oh, it's so pretty.
Well, I wish I had taken and had filmed last night's sunset here. It would rival your 4-star sunrise. It was
my 5-star sunrise. I don't know about that. The sunset last night was. Our sunset last night was pretty freaking awesome. It's all I had to look at besides the bubbles in my reflectix. I think I'm gonna go crazy. I need
Honey,
internet.
that's a short trip. If you're going to go crazy, you ain't got far to go.
I know.
Like
That's
me,
what I like.
I done
It's
got
like if you're afraid of falling, don't get off the ground, you know?
right,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, honey, us nuts need to stick together. I
Well,
think us nuts can stick together better than Congress can.
the women's RTR starts this week. I don't know how much of that I want to do. I'm like, why do women need a different RTR than guys? I don't know. Maybe it's to talk about their pee bottles.
What's an RTR?
Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. It's the big nomad thing every year.
Oh,
That's starting for the women this week. For everybody else next week. I think I'll go to next week. I feel really weird with women only things. It's like, oh, and then on the 21st, the RV show opens the doors of all those campers. I'm gonna go look at all the floor plans. So
good.
excited.
You're gonna film it?
My friends are like, maybe you should come down to Yuma now. And I'm like, no, I really want to see the RV show this year. So that's what I'm hanging out for. And then I'm probably going down to Yuma unless I find something else to keep me busy up here. But
Have you heard from Area 71? I've been out of touch for days,
Area 71, no, he's still at 51. He hasn't elevated yet.
Oh, that's right. It's Area 51. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Wayne. If you're listening, sorry about that.
It's Warren.
Warren, I am so bad. I am literally going in for an Alzheimer's test. My memory's gotten that.
Mine's bad and I don't miss it. It's got to get bad enough where I don't know that it's missing. That's when it's really good.
No, when I can't remember things that I should remember, that should flow off of my tongue really easy. Okay, I could not remember.
Did I take that or not?
I went in to get some spackle, and a spatula. It's not called a spatula. It's called something else, and I couldn't remember what it's called. And that got me. I'm like, wait a minute. I know this stuff upside down and backwards, and I can't remember the name of the tool that you use to put spackle on the wall.
Trowel.
Huh?
Took me a while to remember it.
What?
A trowel. TROWEL.
I wasn't looking for the trowel. I was looking for the flat piece. A trowel
with the handle on it
is the one with the handle on it. No, I'm looking for the handheld scraper.
Oh.
And I can't. And maybe it is called a spatula, but spatula reminds me of cooking, flipping eggs.
I never know the names of parts. That's why the guys at Home Depot treat me like I'm entirely stupid because I don't know the right word.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I went in there for a wax ring for the toilet, and I'm like, well, where do you have the rings for the toilets? And he's like, what? And I'm like, just show me where your toilet parts are.
You had the word right. You just forgot to put wax.
Well, I couldn't remember the word.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, where does it go? And I said, it goes up under the toilet. When you have to put it in, it keeps the gas from coming out. And he's like, well, I've never heard of that. I'm like, why are you working at a Home Depot? Too funny. I guess it wasn't his area, maybe.
You had it right, though, the word ring. It's a wax ring, but it's called a ring.
Guy probably thought I wanted to marry my toilet.
Huh? I need a ring for the toilet so I can
Wow.
propose.
Oh, no, my kids love to shove stuff down the toilet, so I was constantly having to rip it up and put it back in. I had the cleanest wax ring, when you pull it up the first time, how disgusting it is.
Yeah.
Well, after you pull it up a few other times, it's not that bad anymore.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll tell
Oh,
you, I get to go for coffee with Daryl at 9 o'clock my time. It's 8 now, so in an hour he's coming to get me to go for coffee, our first coffee of the new year, because I've been gone. I didn't get home till yesterday, and I was supposed to go on Polish's panel, and I was hurting so bad I decided I'd take a pain pill and lay down for an hour before the panel started. Shit, I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock this morning. I went to bed at 6 o'clock last
I gotta
night.
go after my.
Oh, you're starting to get a
I
sunrise.
gotta go after my shower. How
What was
many
that?
hours time for a shower today? I almost wanted to walk in the camper.
Yeah, you said you felt like you had had a shower in a week.
Well, I can shower in the camper, no problem. It's just easier to use a bunch of running water instead of just a little trickles finding
Yeah.
in my little bucket.
Oh, that's why I got those
But that's
hospital
okay. I'll
bath
do
cloths.
it.
That's why I bought those hospital no rinse bath cloths that we use in the nursing home all the time. When I was out at
Oh,
Hagerstown,
okay.
that's what I used because that takes a cup of warm water.
Oh,
You just have to get the rag wet enough to foam and then wash with it and then throw it away. You don't have to rinse.
well,
And it does leave your
really
skin
good
nice
in a
and
big
moist.
bucket, a cup of water, and I can get in my most of my bucket, kinda.
So you call it a bucket bath, huh?
A bucket shower. Yeah, because I can get most of the parts of like one part in at a time. Like I can get a leg in and trickle water down. I can get my belly over the bucket, trickle the water over, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wash my hair. I'd save $5. I've got the envelopes out. I'm actually pulling cash out of the bank and putting them in the envelope for saving because I just really want to do a trip this summer.
Uh,
I gotta get new tires for my camper too.
oh, ouch.
But if I do a bucket shower, that's another $5 that gets to go in my envelope. But I do have to buy honey anyway, so I gotta go downtown anyway. I ate Rice Krispies last night with no milk because all I have is powdered milk and it tastes like crap if you don't have something to flavor it up. And I didn't have any honey. So I ate dry Rice Krispies last night, remembering the
Dry
taste of
rice.
sugar on them.
Dry rice is not good for your tummy.
Yeah. Dry, crispy rice cereal.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about rice. It's not good for your tummy.
No, it's crispy rice cereal.
Oh,
I
okay.
had
I'll
the
make that
powder. All I
boy.
have is powdered milk, and if I don't have something to sweeten it, it's gonna taste like crap. So I just ate it dry and pretended I was remembering the sugar. There's Choctaw. How are you this morning?
Hello, Chata.
We're doing okay. The sunrise is starting to look pretty good.
Oh,
I
I
have
gotta.
decided. I made a decision.
You
I'm
made a
building my
really?
kitchen. I'm building my kitchen-based cabinets out of foam board.
How
with
thick?
poor man's fiberglass.
The
How
poor
thick?
man's fiber.
Probably, however thick this pink stuff is. It looks like it's about an inch or two. I don't know. I'm not really good at measuring, and I don't. I had 3 measuring tapes.
This is an
I
inch.
found one.
This is an inch.
Wait, hold on. I can't see you. Hold on.
If you bend your finger from this knuckle to this knuckle is usually 1 inch.
I still can't. Oh, there. I can see you on this one. Why is my other thing? Oh, the knuckle. Okay.
That's an inch.
Hold on. Yes, it is a beautiful sky. Yeah, isn't it? It's an inch thing.
Okay.
Yep. It's that inch thick pink foam board stuff.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to do that with the poor man's fiberglass over it. It'll be pretty. Then I thought I could do that on my,
It ain't about pretty, it's about function.
my, everything's
you're
frozen
garbage.
on here. My signal's ugly.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's 30.
Well, the sun just
Do I sound like signal now?
Huh?
Holy cow, I hope the signal holds in until the sun comes up. It's going, I'm seeing the thing go down to a teeny tiny point.
Oh, no.
All right. We'll just hang on until I can't. Uh-oh. What just happened? Did I put the wrong thing in there?
It's just got your logo up.
Well, I know. What happened? My other camera got lost?
Oh, we're all in
That's
here
not
now.
the thing I'm trying to. This is weird. It's doing weird stuff. There. Oh my gosh, it's getting very pretty.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
auto-focusing again, dang. I just don't know how to stop that.
Stop the cars from driving by. It only just goes out of focus when a car gets in there.
Yeah, I have a need to stream. Y'all can't drive until the sun's up.
Right.
You need to do a live when you do it to show others. I don't know what that means.
You are live on YouTube.
Do you mean like where I'm not talking again? I did a bunch of those. I don't understand that.
I don't either, because you are live. Oh, your cabinets. You need to do a live to show others when you make your cabinets.
Yeah, I would, except when I'm heavily involved in a project, I just totally forget everything around me. So I wouldn't remember the camera. I'd have to have someone here to do the camera, because I just would not remember. And I don't know if I really want to do them here. Well, I can work on them inside my camper. There's enough space. The ones for the kitchen cabinets are going to be 14 by 20 and then 10 high. And that's the outside measurement. So the inside will be smaller.
You could just do pictures rather than live at each step. Take a picture.
The slideshow. I could. There's Warren. Hello, Warren.
Good
Hi,
morning.
everybody.
Happy New Year, Warren. Happy New
Mom.
Year. Did you get a chance to watch my live New Year's party video? I didn't do it live. I videoed it because I didn't have no signal.
No.
I uploaded a new video to Mona Moments this morning. You have to go watch it. It's my party of two for New Year's Eve. It was kind of funny.
I haven't seen that.
You get a chance, go take a look at it. It'll give you a good laugh. Y'all got to see me drunk. I don't drink. So I only drink 2 days a year. October 31st and January 1st is the only times of the year I drink at all, and I get drunk. And I got drunk.
Okay, my signal is super low.
Well, you're still coming in loud and clear.
Oh, I don't know. The sound is a little bit funky here.
Yeah. Hey, Warren, how was your New Year's Eve?
How was my New Year's Eve? Same as what it is now. Actually, New Year's Eve, I went to bed, got woke up by people shooting off
Wow,
fireworks.
I'm in twice. Oh crap! How'd that happen?
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm just going to let one of me in the screen. I don't know how I got in twice. I only have the browser open once. That's funny.
Oh, well, maybe you needed to do a double take. Oh, wow, that's getting really pretty.
The live streamers were going at it at DC this morning.
Yeah.
You wanted your logo at each side of the screen, like a set of boobs. Sorry.
You had Ant and Mag going at it. You know, they're bullshit.
Oh.
I had to turn it off. I was not impressed.
I can't watch the fighting. I don't care how justified it is. Like, why are you doing this on public? There's other ways to handle this. Like, we have a whole system set up to handle this. Why are they not doing it that way? I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's like when you hit your finger with a hammer, you want to scream ow. But when they're hurt, they want to scream out. That could be it.
Oh, Tata says the bike girl was there too. I don't, bicycle, dirty mouth girl.
Yeah, I don't get it. I guess they're having a hard time after Convoy too. And that's what they've chosen, how they've chosen to deal with it.
I don't care.
Did you say convoy?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I heard. I'm hoping for another convoy all the time, you know.
Well, we got one in November now. Don't you forget.
That's in Branson.
Right. Well,
actually, that's bad. It's not recording.
That's pretty. It actually is in Lampe, Missouri, which is just one little town outside of Branson where we base camp. But we'll be convoying around Branson. And I spoke to the new chief of police because the old chief of police, you know what he did to me with all that BS? He ain't no longer chief of police.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. An investigation started, and he got on unpaid leave, and then he up and resigned. and we got a new one, Eric Schmidt, not the Eric Schmidt that got voted a senator, but the Eric Schmidt that's our police chief. And Steve Spurgeon did a concert here to benefit the mental health of our first responders. And I met with the mayor again, and I met with Eric, and I just asked Eric, I says, Eric, are you going to screw with my convoy this year? And he says, oh, absolutely not. He says, you guys caused absolutely no trouble, and this town loved every moment of it. I said, well,
Yeah.
you know, we do freedom blocks. He says, yeah. And the people thought it was wonderful. I'm looking forward to the convoy next year. That was the chief of police.
Well, I know we got tremendous support from the police. I couldn't believe driving around, Sacramento, the courthouse, Senate building or whatever it was there, and Capitol building in Sacramento, and the police are giving us the nod, making all kinds of racket. This civil disobedience is a blast.
Well, the thing is Branson, the town, wasn't sure of what was going to happen with the convoy. And when they seen that nothing happened except a bunch of patriotic horn blowing and flag waving and people being happy,
That's right.
They're looking forward to our extremely long convoy next year. Like I told Eric, I said, oh my goodness, honey, they don't have to stay home to vote.
Well, ain't that something?
And they'll be here.
That's almost reason enough to hang a mess of flags on my truck again and come to Missouri.
I'm going to tell you what, we got the entire Black Oak Mountain Amphitheater with its 20,000 bleacher seats for next year. We've got it from the 4th of November for setup to the 12th for tear down. And I've already started collecting vendors. If you're a vendor, you go in and request a vendor slot on the Convoy of Honor discussion page, and we'll make sure you got a spot. And it's $150 for the entire time for vendors.
Okay.
And they can camp at their vending site. So
I'm not a vendor, but I think that's a fine idea.
Oh, well, I want to make sure I got a lot for everybody to see and do.
That's right.
And if I got a whole bunch of vendors, that gives everybody something to see and do.
That's right. That's good.
Okay. Choctaw wants to know, did Fitzcrafter come to Branson?
Name besides handle. I don't know. I know most everybody by their name. Some by their handle. But I don't remember a Fitzcrafter. Choctaw. We had a mile-long convoy, so there was a lot of people there. I can say this much. Jeff did apologize for claiming he was going to bring a whole bunch of stuff, and he didn't. Okay, and he was there, and he came to me, and he apologized for all that stuff. Hi.
What's happening? They're showing on screen. I could do that. I can't get back off the screen. Oh,
it could have. I don't know. I don't remember Fitzcrafter, Choctaw. But I might. Everybody come this. It's this year, not next year. Everybody come this year because it's going to be a real thing. I'm looking to get the Freedom Theater for our Hootenanny. So we'll actually come into Branson for the Hootenanny because all the performers have to pop in, perform, and go back and do their show. So, All right, my coffee person is on his way. And I won't be on here long. Just he's going to be headed this way to take me for coffee. Okay.
I forgot coffee. That's what's wrong with me.
You didn't have your
Well,
coffee?
Part of what's wrong. No,
Well,
I'm sitting here
I'll-
all this time with no caffeine. I've been up since 3:30. What the heck? Almost 4 hours.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. I'm broken.
Coffee! Coffee!
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I would not have any caffeine. Oh, where the heck is even the coffee maker at? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I'm dressed before I have coffee. What the heck? What kind of day is this supposed to be?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh man. Well, it's getting to be a really pretty sunrise. Okay, I gotta boil water. I don't even have hot water. The heck?
Oh.
I got flour from my flour. What do you call my flour dealer? She showed up yesterday and gave me a stash.
Oh, I gotta get me
Here, take the heater off the flame.
smoke out. This one will be
Okay, well,
empty
my
before I
signal,
use
I'm
it.
barely hearing you, but
I said I needed to
good
get ready
coffee.
for him to come to go have coffee. And I don't want to forget, by the way, guys, during the week,
there.
I made fudge with the 2-ingredient recipe. And I'm going to tell you what, it takes 3 minutes thereabouts to make this fudge and 2 hours in the refrigerator. And it's good. The chocolate fudge I made with chocolate icing. Just heat it up in the microwave for 1 minute. Pour it in a bowl, pour in your chips, stir it up till it all dissolves and gets smooth. Put it in a pan on parchment paper and stick it in the refrigerator. And it turned out really, really good. And I made the peanut butter one with vanilla frosting and peanut butter chips. And I made several batches. I made a coffee, an espresso batch, a chocolate batch. I made 3 chocolate batches while I was out at the farm because I had plenty of counter space to work on. And running water, hot water. So, yeah, I made fudge. But that 2-ingredient recipe, your choice flavor of frosting and your choice of chips.
Wow.
Wow, so I can actually use peanut butter. I use peanut butter chips, but thank you, Chata.
I'm waiting on the sun to come back in. The
I
camera
hope we-
cut out again.
I hope we get some sun
It's
today. It was
Oh,
cloudy.
we're going to.
It'd be
was
nice if I
cloudy.
can get it into the camera too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, honey, I'm going to
Just
have to
gotta
back
enter
on
the
out of here.
studio again.
My friend will be here in
Okay.
just a few minutes. And you all have a great day and keep an eye
Okay,
on the
bye.
decision of the Supreme Court. And remember, we got 21 heroes who are delaying the choice of Speaker for the House waiting to see what happens today in the caucus with Bronner versus Adams, the docket number 22-380, which, if decided in our favor, will remove 388 people immediately, including the president and vice president.
Yeah.
So keep an eye
You
on what
know,
happens at the Supreme Court today.
I have been looking at that, and I have to admit I really don't understand what's going on. They are opposed to McCarthy, and I never realized that he was part of the swamp that bad. But I hope this. All I can do is just hope this works out on our favor.
Yeah, if it does, see, they're not reconvening till noon. The Supreme Court starts their caucus on Bronner versus Adams at 9 a.m. They're in caucus on it right now.
Well, I had lost faith in the Supreme Court, but I think they might be doing the right thing finally.
Well, it's the first time in history that the Supreme Court has asked for a docket to be under Title 11, which means an emergency status.
Yeah, right.
First time in history that they have called the docket person Roland and said, I want that to us, add Title 11 and get it to us ASAP, and had them put it together and overnight deliver it to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
First time in history. And today they set the date for January 6th. And I think they did it because it will look really good in the history books that on January 6th, these people broke their oath to protect the Constitution.
Oh, they sure did.
And exactly 2 years later, they're removed from office. That would be great writing in the history books.
Oh, boy. Yeah, would it ever?
Yes, we could go under martial law today. Woo-hoo-hoo!
What's that about martial law? We need to go under martial law?
When you remove 388 people out of Congress, you do not have a continuity of government until a new Congress is set. And yes, for 3 days, only, you would go under martial law, giving the governors 3 days to appoint new people to those seats.
Well, that's certainly what we need is new people.
And as long as a speaker has not been chosen, they must appoint the presidency to Donald Trump.
Yes.
If a speaker is chosen, the speaker would be the president. So the 21 people who are keeping anyone from becoming
so I'm
speaker.
stuck with the one now.
Huh?
And everything's digitalized that I hear. So if I don't respond, it's because I didn't hear it.
That's okay. I'm just getting it out there that the reason there is not a speaker is because as long as there's not a speaker, if docket 22-380 goes through as we hope and pray the Senate, the Supreme Court goes that direction, as long as there is not a speaker, the rightful heir to the presidency becomes Donald Trump. So we got 21 right now that are standing up to make sure that we don't have a speaker until the Supreme Court decides on Bronner versus Adams. They're doing a great job. Just delay. Let the court make their decision.
Well, I wish I knew more about government, but the thing is that I have been listening to shortwave radio late at night, and I've been hearing them talking about this. And also on BitChute, I've seen some videos regarding.
Go, Warren, rather go read it for yourself. Supreme Court docket number 22-380. Go to supremecourt.gov docket /22-380 and read this thing. It is brilliantly written. It has nothing to do with fraud. It has to do only with the fact that you did not uphold your oath to protect the Constitution.
Well, that's why I don't understand why there are Democrats and how Democrats even get on the ballot. They are supremely unconstitutional. The Democrat should not, if they can't, they haven't followed their sworn to uphold the Constitution when they're
Right.
sworn into office.
Well,
And
that's
they
what,
have, yeah,
that's
that's
what
the
this
problem.
that's what this entire case is about. That
Well,
on
okay then.
January 6th,
Finally.
on January 6th, 2020,
Yeah.
100 members of Congress wanted to have a stay for a 10-day investigation, which is what should have been done because there was rumors of foreign interference in our election, and
Oh,
they
there sure
needed
is.
to have an investigation.
Oh,
And their
yeah.
failure to have an investigation constituted a break in their oath to protect and defend. So therefore, the Supreme Court can rule that they be removed from office immediately and never be
Hallelujah.
allowed to hold an elected office again. And that includes Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on the list.
Boy, I just hope this spells the end of the Democrat. I just hope this spells the end of the Democrat. If you want to call it a party, I call it the hijack of our government.
Well, this ain't about party because there's a whole lot of Republicans on that list too.
Yeah, I know it. We've got those rhinos, and I guess McCarthy's one of them apparently. So
No, McCarthy's not on the list because
his name's
he did vote for the stay. Okay. But when you go to that docket 22-380 and you read the list of people that will be removed should the Supreme Court decide to uphold Bronner versus Adams. If they decide to uphold that, and the respondents have waived their right to a hearing, they waived their right to defend it.
You know, I'd like to hear you on some of my shortwave radio stations. You know, I'm listening to radio all over the country late at night.
Yeah.
And
I gotta go, guys. I love you. I gotta go. My friend's coming.
Okay, you have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Harai just showed up.
You got what?
I just asked if her ride showed up. Everything is digitalized. I can barely hear, but we can see the clouds in the sun.
Yeah. You can barely hear what's going on. You can barely hear me.
I can hear now.
Oh.
I can hear now. When Mona was on, it was all digitalized, and I could barely hear anything. All I knew is she was talking about the docket.
Wow, because I was hearing her good. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah.
It's your internet.
My signal. That's how low my signal is. I had to take the other phone off. I am now using the plastic phone to show the sunrise, which is why we're not getting the same colors.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the SIP, we had 2 Rhino Republican votes just to get the city of Jackson water took care of. Oh, I figured out more about that water stuff. They're not going to let us ask about getting fluoride removed out of the water because the bottled water industry is so big right now that they're going to protect their interest. So I think we waited too long on the trying to get the fluoride out of the water thing.
Oh, dang.
I know, it's frustrating. They know dang well if you watch TV, all they do is advertise bottled water. The only people drinking bottled water are the ones who can't afford to buy it.
Is that right?
Yeah. Well, I barely ever buy bottled water. I wouldn't be able to eat food if I bought bottled water.
but I
No,
do boil water, so it's all boiled. I do get 1 big gallon of bottled water in case I want a cold drink, or if I want to make like powdered milk, I'll have the water cold because it was sitting out all night, and I just add the powder to it, and I got cold milk without having to refrigerate. Okay, my water's boiling. It's gonna take me a few minutes to make my coffee. I won't be able to hear because the sound is in my headphones that I don't reach.
oh,
Oh, stupid internet. So the outhouse by me has been locked, and it's a half-a-mile walk up to the next one, unless I want to go a mile to the one in the front. I've seen a lot of people driving around. I think there's more than one bathroom closed, and I don't know which one. I have my own excuse, so, but still, I'd rather just use a public restroom instead of
I just hope we get some sun today. There,
maybe moving the tiny wash. I'm not sure. A friend is coming up soon, and then I'm only here until the end of the RV show unless I find something else to do.
my solar panels just haven't been doing their job on these cloudy days, and my battery is getting discharged.
And it'll, I hope it's still cool enough, but I have to take a trip to,
I'm gonna have to shut my computer off most of the day and probably just work on getting firewood. Go to the grocery store.
super convoy. They joined Casa Grande with me. Well, when I did, they only got to do a couple nights and had to go back. Go down and visit.
Ain't you got your coffee yet?
always a mess with coffee when it doesn't have a pour bottle. Back over. The red's gone. The sun's getting pretty close to coming up. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know it was leaning. That was nasty.
Yeah.
Y'all took a spill. Is anybody bleeding? I have a good gaming laptop, but it uses too much power, so I'm on an old HP. But I have to stream from my phone because I can't put the laptop in the window. Well, now the other phone won't even connect to the internet. It's so slow here.
Yeah. So I'm discovering.
I spent the last 2 days doing absolutely nothing. I should be ashamed of myself. But that's what happened. With Linux, though, if you install it to a drive. Why am I reading it out loud? I can just do this.
Well, I'm discovering new things
Yeah.
about.
Actually, with Prism, you can show the comments right on the screen, but people can't join the stream then. Oh, I should put the headphones back in. I forgot I could hear it. I'll see this today. Oh, there we go. I can hear now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm having a day. I'm scared to go outside now.
Well, the sun hasn't come up over there yet, has it? Let me see.
No, the sun is
No.
about rising now. I can see it starting to shine off of some campers off to the far right.
Oh, okay.
How much is that laptop in the window? Skies look blue over that way, though. We are supposed to get like partly sunny. Well, they call it partly cloudy. I call it partly sunny as long as I see the sunlight.
I had been using Linux until I got this computer. And this is Windows 11.
What I did is I had an extra hard drive and I installed Linux on it just to see how much work it would be and if I want to run it. And I'm like, forget it. Too much work for me. Although I
Yeah.
don't like Microsoft. Yeah, with
Yeah.
small resources, I have to run the distros that are smaller. Distros. I don't know what distros are.
Oh, it just seems there's more things you can do with Microsoft than a good games machine. So anyway, I'm discovering new things about this computer.
Okay, the sun has risen officially, but now it's got to come over the mountain.
It rose here, but it's not shining through the clouds.
Well, we got clearing over that way, so we might get a peek at it before it hits heavy clouds.
Well, I hope so.
Well, look
My,
how bright it's getting now. That's usually what it looks like right there.
well, good. It's clearing off to the west, and maybe that clearing will come this way. I need some sunlight on my solar panels. Yesterday was a cloudy day, and I did a bunch of things to discharge my battery. So
Yeah, I stayed off my laptop. That's the problem. When I stay off my laptop, I can't get things done. It's kind of weird.
yeah,
Well, because most of my work's on the laptop.
I'm
But
probably gonna shut this thing off when the sun starts coming out a little bit, and the batteries can charge, and just cut wood, ride around and get groceries, and just kind of stay off the let the let the solar recharge my batteries.
oh, I could not get this other phone charged. Something's wrong with the charging port on it. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Well, how much solar do you need? Solar
Uh,
cost is based on what you needed. I got my whole system set up. My batteries are about 400. The panels that I paid for were about 400. The inverter was a few hundred. Charge controller, not much at all. But this is only for my tiny little system. If you're wanting to run a whole house, it's going to cost a whole heck of a lot more than this.
yeah, in the summer I don't have any problem keeping it. It's more than enough. But this weak winter sun is it's not enough, and especially on a cloudy day. And too cloudy, I mean, if it's partly cloudy, that's okay. That's good. But if it's socked in
Well,
cloudy
go
like
check. You can get a decent solar system from Harbor Freight. I mean, it's not top of the line, but it's affordable. You can also get a decent one from Home Depot. If you're
oh,
looking to go top of the line, then yeah.
no, I get plenty of
Yes,
I
you
get
can use
plenty.
a car battery for storage. Sealed lead acid batteries or just the lead acid batteries will work great with solar. They'll work okay with solar.
Yeah, okay.
What works great with solar is lithium, but who can afford lithium? But
I
yeah,
got.
use car batteries.
I'm off. No, I'm off lithium. I mean, I'm off lead acid. I got lithium for my trailer, and of course that won't start my truck. So I have a big lead
Well,
acid for the truck, but I got a
if
lithium
you
battery.
Google how much, if you Google how much solar energy do I need, Choctaw, there are calculators. You can type in what you want to be able to run for how many hours, and it'll tell you how much wattage you're going to need to have.
I have enough power to during the summertime. I parked out near a
And you don't want to use a car battery that's almost dead. You don't want to do that. You want a good battery.
I parked out in the wilderness for a off grid cabin they were building, and I ran a couple extension cords from my trailer, and it was enough to run all of his power tools for building a cabin in the wilderness.
There's the sun.
I did that one summer.
We don't have beams. We just have a glow ray.
Yeah, the sun isn't showing itself here. It's just too cloudy still.
There's a ray. The sun has officially risen over the mountain. It is beaming a ray.
Yep.
I can barely hear. Everything's digitalized and
Oh, you can barely hear? Okay.
yeah, everything's all digitalized. But the sun is peeking through the clouds. Check it out.
Yeah. Well, I just hope that clearing
Yeah.
comes our way.
I'm making bread today.
Dang. I wish I could cook. The only thing I can make is oatmeal and pancakes.
I got a Harbor Freight pack. I mean, not a Harbor Freight. I got a package from online at Home Depot. It was a Grape Solar 400-watt panel system, and it came with the charge controller. And then I had to buy the inverter and the batteries.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just this weak winter sun. Otherwise, I have lots of power.
It looks like I'm gonna have enough power today. I mean, over top of me, there's not very many clouds either. It's just that patch that the sun's getting ready to go into. Wow, that's pretty. I just got the finger. I just
You
got the
what?
freedom finger.
You did?
Well, there's somebody that doesn't like me, and she just drove past.
Oh
She didn't like that I
no.
noticed her.
Oh no. People. You know. They
I
just.
got my solar system in 2020 for $500 total. Well, not total. That was for the Grape Solar package. Then it was another almost 500 for the batteries.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Oh, I didn't expect to see the full sun. That's awesome. I can't see the screen now. I looked out the window for a second and now I'm blinded.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, I don't want to run into town today. It's all about the honey. I need honey. I don't have anything to sweeten my coffee with.
Oh no.
Just wave at her. Okay. Oh, were you talk about that lady on the bike? She's taking her stuff to the dump.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't really know her. I'm not going out and meeting new people right now. It's kind of a weird atmosphere out here this year.
Oh boy. I know. I kind of know what you mean. Hey, I just hope, like what Mona's talking about, I hope the Supreme Court finally steps up and fixes it. They should have done that with the election rigging when Trump's second term, that the Democrats cheated and are rigging elections, but they didn't. But now it seems they finally are. So we just gotta wait and see. What happened? Are you there? Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, I lost signal.
Oh.
So the
I
sun's
wonder-
going up in the cloud. I'm struggling to keep a signal. I'm gonna have to go.
Well, dang. It was just getting good.
All right. Well, have a good day, everybody. I gotta go before it cuts me out again.
Oh no.
Bye.
Oh no.